What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm getting to this a little bit late, but I've been I don't know, I've been procrastinating. This is going to be the Steam year-end review for 2023, where I'm going to be kind of just, I don't know, going through a Steam summary of all of the stuff that I ended up playing last year. I thought this would end up being an interesting video, and you guys can sound off in the comments of what your statistics are if you're interested. So the year in review is I played 86 different games, 54 of them being new. I got 541 different achievements out of 45 games, 76 rare achievements. I don't know what that means. You can see I'm a true gamer at heart, where I have 55% mouse and keyboard, 42% controller, so pretty even. The top 3 games are actually quite surprising: Elden Ring, Wayfinder, and Remnant. I think, I wonder whether or not this has to do with the sessions played. I don't think so. I think it's based on hours. So Elden Ring really surprised me because I feel like there are so many other games that I played a lot longer last year. Excuse me. But then when I think about it, I put in a lot of hours grinding levels in Elden Ring earlier in 2023. Wayfinder, obviously I played the beta like crazy. And, you know, obviously when the game launched, okay, cool. But you can see, funny enough, 116 sessions played. We know that that's not because the game was that engaging. It was because it crashed that much. And then Remnant 2, I'm also surprised is up on the list. So, hey, whatever. So here we go. We've got whatever the heck these are. How Scyushi compares. Here's how my year compares against the rest of the community. So I guess I'm just, I don't know, flat out in the middle compared to everybody else at the end here. Or is this the gauge right here? And it's saying that I played a lot more games than most people, got more achievements than most people, and then my longest login streak. Sometimes I'd log out, you know, on my computer, whatever. So what is this? 47% of playtime that I had in games that were new released games in 2023, 9% of the Steam playtime that were releases of games in 20. Okay, whatever. I don't know what all that is, and it doesn't matter. So here's more of the metrics. So you are what you play. Apparently I like Souls-like and MMOs. Mechs, I know, is entirely from Armored Core. VR games, I just passively play in my off time, and bullet hell might have been Halls of Torment, more than likely. I don't know where these numbers are coming from because I don't think that I subscribe to that many things. I thought I did a lot more reviews, but I probably fell behind on some of those. Let's take a look at some more of these stats. So this was my Elden Ring playtime. So you can see in January, I played it a lot. February as well, March, and then I played it a whole ton in July. That was probably when me and my buddy Dank Val ended up just playing it again randomly. Not to mention the MMO mod and seamless co-op and all that stuff. The funny thing is that the last 3 achievements I got for Elden Ring were glitched achievements that I should have gotten on release, where it was just like getting all the legendary weapons and stuff. So essentially what I found was I just had to re-equip those items. Like I had to put them in storage, put them on my character, and then suddenly it was like, boop, boop, you got the achievement. Wayfinder, I mean, we can see I played a lot of it in August. A lot of that's probably got to do with when I got the press release of the game. Maybe that was in September, but probably August. March is more than likely when I played the beta, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, sessions played is definitely because of issues. I got almost all the achievements. A lot of that I unlocked during the beta though, so yeah. And then scrolling down to Remnants. This is another game that I just played like crazy with a couple friends when it came out. Came back to it a little bit. I think I came back to it just to record some stuff on it, or maybe I was grinding through New Game Plus just for fun, or one of my buddies ended up buying the game. I don't remember. Ultimately, I don't think I'm gonna touch this game this year, except for maybe because of the DLC. And then Tower of Fantasy is up there. I played it a lot in June, July, and August, and it started to dwindle down, and then obviously I stopped playing it. That was more than likely when the new region was added, and I was here grinding and rushing my way through the main story so that I could get up to that point. Armored Core, 98% of my playtime in August. which just goes to show that wait, and then 14% of my playtime is Tower of Fantasy. I call BS, Steam. That's not how percentages work. Anyways, 18 sessions played, 7-day streak. Yeah, either way, I love that game. Absolutely recommend it without a doubt. I didn't play through New Game Plus as much as I thought I would, but that's just because New Game Plus had a lot of things that were really cool about it, but the base game didn't really evolve in a meaningful way. It was just that you'd got more bosses and some of the later game levels would change a lot and you would get new gear and junk like that. I may go to Armored Core again sometime in the future, especially as the modder who made the seamless co-op mod for Elden Ring has actually been hard at work on making a co-op mod for Armored Core, which apparently there's a beta right now, but it's got desync issues. So if that gets ironed out and all works properly, I would love to go back to Armored Core with friends. Anyways, here's my playtime for the months. Apparently July, I just did a lot. System Shock. Yeah, I played that game like crazy. I'm surprised that's not on my list because it really should be. I put more playtime into System Shock than I did most of the games that are on my list up here. Like even, I definitely played this more than I did Remnant 2. But for some reason, Remnant 2 showed up on my list. I don't know why. Probably because, I don't know, because of the multiplayer sessions or something like that. But System Shock was one of those games that I slowly chipped away at. Highly recommend. Check out my review if you haven't already, or even my Game of the Year list for 2023. I was blown away by this game, and I'm really looking forward to them remaking System Shock 2. Remnant, what's the other one here? What's this big game? Is that Elden Ring? Man, there was a lot of other games that I played this year. Two Worlds 2, Lego Worlds, I wouldn't call that played. Dying Light, yeah, I got back into that more recently, and I played Naraka a little bit. Anyways, playtime. Windows Virtual Reality. Interesting. Number of game played. 100 games in Windows, 14 games in virtual reality. Well, I mean, that's over the entire year, so that's pretty impressive. Let's take a closer look at the platforms I played on. This is the top played VR games. Blade and Sorcery, yeah, that makes sense. I always loved Blade and Sorcery. Vertigo 2 was amazing. I only ever played through the campaign and didn't really touch it that much afterwards, but goddamn, what a good game. Phasmophobia, I always play, whether it be in VR or mouse and keyboard. I go back and forth between the two, but I know that we got into Phasmo a lot in 2023 again. Payday 2 surprised me with the VR. It wasn't great, but I did enjoy it. And then Ancient Dungeon, I'm pretty sure this is just because I had a lot of long sessions playing this game, but I don't think I played it as much as it pretends I did. Yeah, and then these were the top games for the year. So I'm glad to see Bang on Balls is there. I'm a little bit surprised again that, oh, these are games with a controller. I was gonna say, why isn't System Shock here? But that makes sense. Elden Ring, yeah, I always play that with a controller. Katamari Royal Reverie, I never played on the channel. That was a game that I bought so that Mariko could play it because I knew that she would like it, just because Katamari is an amazing game. She didn't know anything about it, and then, yeah, she got pretty addicted to it for a little while there until we basically maxed everything out. Longest daily streak was 15 days. Okay. During this time, I played 5 different games. I don't remember playing GTA 5 much last year. I do remember playing a lot of Hammerwatch 2 last year, so that's good that that showed up here as well. Tower of Fantasy, Wayfinder, Armored Core. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one. So this is explore the games played this year. Oh my dear Lord. Okay, here's a big list. Let's see if any of these stand out and any of them are ones that I would recommend you guys check out. Core Keeper, obviously, amazing. I'm probably the only person on this earth who didn't like the Resident Evil 4 remake. I actually liked the original better, which usually I always like the remakes. Lethal Company, amazing game. Bang on Balls, by the way, is going to come back on the channel because the devs are working on a new level. I'm really excited for that because the only reason I stopped playing this game is I basically maxed it out and did everything I could. But I loved it. Can't recommend it enough. Sons of the Forest, yeah, that game has slowly been evolving. It's pretty cool. Halls of Torment is a fantastic Vampire Survivors game if you like a more dark, gritty game. Into the Radius, by the way, I did a couple videos on this. Most of all, I played it off camera. But they're actually working on Into the Radius 2, hopefully coming out this year. It's going to have multiplayer and will hopefully be a little bit less jank than this game. They'll more than likely have a clear vision with developing it, so I'm looking forward to this game like a lot. Turok 2 I replayed because I do almost every year, and this time I think I replayed it with the co-op mod. Dredge came out, that's right. Dredge was a pretty damn good game too. Gloomwood is another one of those games. I play this game religiously. Like I replay through Gloomwood almost every time they have an update. I haven't played the most recent update though, which added a pretty significant area to the game. Valheim is always amazing. I've never beaten it. I've always wanted to. Exoprimal, I regret this game. I regret purchasing it. I purchased it because I wanted to play it with you guys because the multiplayer is really good, but it's not cross-play on Steam and Xbox Game Pass. So I should have just got Game Pass to play it instead. Would have been cheaper. I don't know why Warframe's there. Dying Light 2 is always an amazing game. Gloria Victis, I played this game with Bobby. The game is now dead. As far as I know, the servers are offline. Lunacid's another good game. Halo Infinite, everyone dogs on it. It's still an amazing game. I don't care what anybody says. I love Halo Infinite and have nothing but good things to say about it as far as a competitive shooter is concerned. This game sucks. This game kind of sucks. Lunch Lady is always fun. Absolutely love it. Now we're kind of getting to the bottom of the barrel here. Sucks. Great game. Only started playing more recently. Grimlord. Right, that's that VR Souls-like. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that stands out here. Contractors is a VR game I can easily recommend. Right, I tried Hollow Knight this year. And I canceled that after the first episode because I got bored. There's something wrong with me. Grime's a good game. Exanima is also a really surprising game. I haven't put as much playtime into it as I'd like. I'll say that. Hard Bullet sucks. Callisto Protocol, I don't even know why I played that. Oh, right. I tried to go back into it because of New Game Plus, and then I realized right away, that game is bad. I think there's also... Speaking of Poppy's playtime, there's like a new update coming to it that's adding more or something. Anyways, check out other year-end reviews. I mean, I guess, you know what? Let's go through this real quick for 2022. Just because I don't think I did. And I mean super quick. Just because I want to see, how my playtime varied. Yeah, Elden Ring. There we go. Obviously. Elden Ring, Core Keeper, Dying Light. Cool. Anyways, again, I just wanted to have this as just a one-off video because I thought it was kind of interesting to share these statistics with you guys. It's like a weird personality test of sorts. And hopefully, if we see the Elden Ring DLC come out this year, Elden Ring is probably going to be one of my big games played for 2024 as well. Anyways, thanks for watching, and you can sound off in the comments of what your top games for Steam were. If you're interested enough in letting me know, I'd be interested to see, just because I always like learning all that stuff. Anyways, have a wonderful day.